think about your ammo. We need to get moving, okay?
On a Czech military training area, British personnel coach East European soldiers. The trainers are with a unit that's little known in Britain's armed forces, yet it's run courses for 12,000 students from 45 countries. They call it the British Military Advisory Training Team in the Czech Republic, also known as BMAT. The British Military Advisory Training Team has been in the Czech Republic for more than 20 years. But in a turbulent Europe, the organisation suddenly seems more important than ever. BMAT is made up of 19 British and 5 Czech personnel. Its base, a military academy at Vyškov in South Moravia. Also only 7 hours drive from Ukraine and Europe's worst conflict since 1945.
As a NATO Partnership for Peace country, Ukraine has been receiving support from BMAT since its inception in the year 2000. It's a good assumption that the command and leadership development that we provided over the years will have had some effect within the Ukrainian armed forces.
There are no Ukrainian soldiers in Vyškov now, but before the war they were often here. A total intake over the years of 1,200, second only to the Czechs themselves. The very last Ukrainian's visit cut short as Russia invaded his country.
At the start of February, we had a student who was attending a course here in Vyškov. It was a 4-week course. He attended the first 3 weeks of the course, but unfortunately had to return back to fight in the war.
Plan the route quickly.
BMAT's mission is to develop and advise newer NATO members' armed forces and also partner nations outside the alliance. One-time Cold War adversaries now embracing Western-style democracy and potentially at odds with Moscow.
We still find a very real need, particularly those that were former Warsaw Pact countries, to invest in those countries, and I'm talking particularly about junior commander leadership.
He is around 50 meters in the left.
In Vyškov, student junior commanders learn that there isn't always time to wait for orders. On rapidly changing battlefields, they must think for themselves.
Point of fire.
That's the first thing we want to see from the commandos, their ability under stress, under contact, to come up with a plan. We're not teaching this. We are sharing different tactics, techniques and procedures. Ultimately, I think all soldiers speak largely the same language.
A little bit of feedback. We don't improve unless we know what we've done wrong.
To improve techniques, trainers and some students with operational experience offer tips.
Bravo fire team flanking from the right. We don't have this information.
But not all armies teach what the joint British-Czech training team emphasises repeatedly: how to inspire soldiers even in the harshest conditions.
What makes us leaders is to take small group of people which have low morale, which are exhausted, and make them to take this word, to do some stuff, to be the best every day.
It's challenging, but it's good to try and to understand that the squad commanders have a hard job.
I might have a chance to be deployed as a platoon commander, so I will need to issue an order to my subordinates. That's what I expect the most of this course.
Okay. It's like quite important for the leader, like to be able to motivate his people, and that's what the Russian army is like struggling with. They don't have like proper like NCOs who can like command the low unit levels.
Apart from junior command and leadership, BMAT offers 5 other courses, among them marksmanship and training students to become instructors themselves.
Are you ready to deliver, SITREP?
But trying to learn new ideas in another language can be challenging.
You have to stay focused because all lessons are in English, so you have to listen, and so you won't lose the track.
You need to have a lot of patience at times with the lesser speaking English students, but actually the stronger students within there, the camaraderie is massive, so they really pull together.
Target indications were there.
Briefed your rear fire team.
We got a little bit of advantage. Some of the guys in Eastern Europe, Balkan states, they can understand me easier because of my language.
The British Military Advisory Training Team does not restrict its work to the Czech Republic. BMAT instructors often travel to other countries, most recently to Romania and Georgia.
I've been to Uzbekistan, Armenia, Montenegro, Albania, and just to name a few. It's really good to see how their armies, their forces work.
Over 2 decades, this unique UK-Czech military partnership has grown closer. At least one Czech team member has been awarded an MBE.
I'm just a Czech girl living in a small village, so I would never expect this. So it's like someone appreciates what you do.
Only 5 people in Czech Republic are allowed to wear this badge. I'm very proud of my unit. The whole working environment is very enriching because you are learning new culture, you learn new sense of humor.
British personnel all live in Czech communities and say they enjoy the lifestyle. So much so that some former instructors have settled here.
They have a very big village pub culture, you know, where they like to meet up and play live music themselves and just generally entertain themselves. And that's just why I like it. There's about 5 or 6 others, expatriates, that are ex-instructors that live in the local area.
But what really matters is how clients view this specialist British-Czech military team.
From this course, I gained the leadership skills and also commanding skills with people you don't know ever in your life.
I will most likely share some of the leadership skills with my colleagues, my subordinates in general. So that's I think the main thing.
This is our borders. Left, path, right, this way.
At least one former student is now a brigadier. The British Military Advisory Training Team aims to promote and spread fresh defence skills. An unbroken mission since the UK and Czech governments formed BMAT in October 2000.
There has clearly been a need for this organisation throughout its existence, but I think the very recent and ongoing events just to our east really reinforce why we are here and show that there is a very real and credible need for an organisation now and into the future.
Weapons clean, weapons clean.
Rob Olver, Forces News, Vyškov in the Czech Republic. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.